Greetings, you trussed up troubadours. Hope you've had a good week. We haven't had a very good week until today, because this morning we became great grandparents.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's really good for our image, isn't it? So, anyway, something happened nice at the end of the week. The subject this week is a song with you in the title. And so I have to go back to 1972 for this song, because I was singing at the Grand Spa Ballroom and he was playing the piano, organ. And Pete Budd used to sing this song. Harry Nilsson had it in the charts in the early 1972. And I was about to go off to Italy and leave him for 6 months. So it was a bit of a sad time for me. And that's how I remember this song. But actually, I didn't know at the time that it was written by Badfinger. I thought it was Harry Nilsson who wrote it because it was a Nilsson hit. And it's funny because Badfinger were kind of like old friends of ours because they were with the same agent as we were in 1969. First met them at Portsmouth Locarno when we were resident there, and they'd won a Mecca competition, and their prize was gigs in all the Meccas in the UK. And they were called the Ivies then. And their manager was Bill Collins, and I knew him from when I was 13, 14, and I was a Mojo's groupie, and he was the Mojo's road manager. And he bought a house in Golders Green, and we went up there to see the Mojos, 9 Park Avenue. And the Ivies moved in there while the Mojos were still there. Anyway, they got signed up with the same agent as us, so we ended up touring with them. And so we knew them quite well. And they were just ordinary lads, you know, nobody would have thought the way it was going to end up with them, with their, you know, depression and everything. But they got sort of shafted by agents and managers, the same as we all did in the 1960s and 70s. It was just, you didn't get the money, did loads of gigs, never got paid for it. So this song came from an album called No Dice, 1970. And Mariah Carey revived it in 1993. And when she revived it, my friend Mike Palmer, who, aka Brad Stevens, singer, wanted me to do it. So he did the orchestration and sent it to us. And Steve programmed everything in and did all the arrangement on the keyboard. And we used to do it for a few years. And then we dropped it. But it's one of those songs where you get the lighters out and...
It's a bundle of laughs, isn't it?
It's a bundle of laughs, yeah.
It's just like a really sort of like drawn out suicide note in music, you know, it's like...
Yeah, just to cheer you all up. We're trying to cheer you up, you know. He called it the longest suicide note, didn't you? Yeah. Anyway, this is from Harry Nilsson, Badfingers. Oh, I have to mention, it was written by Pete Ham and Tom Evans, the two guys from Badfinger, and they were nice chaps. It was a shame what happened to them. So, from Badfinger, from Harry Nilsson, from Mariah Carey, with you in it, without you. Ciao.
Ciao.
See you next week. Well, I can't forget this evening, or your face as you were leaving. But I guess that's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes your sorrow shows. Yes, it shows. Well, I can't forget tomorrow when I think of all my sorrow. When I had you there, then I let you go. And now it's only fair that I should let you know what you should know. live. Living is without you. I can't give anymore. Can't live if living is without you. Can't give anymore. Well, I can't forget this evening, or your face as you were leaving. But I guess that's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes, your sorrow shows. Yes, it shows.